Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So let's get into it. Let's talk about none other than NeNe Leakes and Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams, the queen of TV, the queen of media, and we got allegedly NeNe Leakes, the HBIC of Real Housewives of Atlanta. People think that Kenya Moore is going to come through and be the HBIC, and some people think Portia's going to take that crown. You tell me what you guys think about the situation. But other than that, we have Wendy Williams and NeNe Leakes. They actually mended their friendships and they're back friends again. They're showing each other some sisterly love and they happy about that. But before we get into that, let's check out Wendy Williams with none other than Tiffany Haddish, baby. Just showing that love, bonding together.
At my bachelorette pad. And here's
living our best life.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom.
Trouble?
No trouble.
Perfect.
No trouble. We don't do trouble. We do success.
September 16th. Bye.
Yeah.
It's good to see, that women can, come together after an argument, after a disagreement, and not be friends anymore, and come together after a few years and basically make up one and done. It's just done. It's just one and done. NeNe Leakes and Wendy Williams basically have put their differences aside and they're friends again. They're doing their damn thing. And basically NeNe Leakes took to Instagram and she was just saying that it just happened just like this, right out to the clear blue sky. It just happened when Wendy Williams came and said, hey, let's just let it be over with. Let's just let this be done. Let's come on, let's just hang out, let's be friends, let's just move on, let's just move forward, let's just do our thing. Like, we both successful women. And some people think that Wendy Williams is actually befriending NeNe Leakes because she wants to join the Real Housewives franchise. We don't know which one she really wants to join, but which one you think Wendy Williams would best fit on one of the Real Housewives franchise? Which one would you want to see Wendy Williams on? I'm gonna say Atlanta. You guys tell me what you think. But Wendy Williams and NeNe Leakes actually met at none other than Rick Ross' release party, and NeNe Leakes was there, and I didn't even know NeNe Leakes was there at Rick Ross' release party. So let's check this out. So at this release party, NeNe Leakes was there and Wendy Williams was feeling all good. She was feeling happy, joyous. She was chilling with Rick Ross, Meek Mill. She was around sexy, beautiful, rich, gorgeous guys on top of that. And then I guess NeNe was somewhere in the crowd chilling, on the low because I didn't even hear that she was there. And Wendy Williams walked up to NeNe Leakes and was like, hey, what's up? Let's do this. Let's be friends. Let's let bygones be bygones. And they both are happy about the situation. I was like, hey, it is good to see women on a huge platform, which they do have, that they can come together again. They can be friends again. They can let put all their baggage aside and let's do the damn thing. Let's show how this is done. We're both in the business. It's both difficult for both of us. People judge us or whatever the case may be and might think that I'm this way, might think you're that way, and there may be a lot of negative stories about us, but you know what? Let's show them that we can get together. We can conspire to do things together and work together. I was like, hey, I'm all here for it. It's all good in my book, for real, for real. And actually NeNe Leakes and Wendy Williams are both posted on Instagram that they're just so happy that they're friends again. And it is what it is. Wendy Williams has also said in frequent interviews that she is going to be befriending celebrities that she talk about on her show, but she's also gonna let them know that they can reach out and talk to her. They can call her, tell their side of the story, or give Wendy Williams a different perspective on the situation. So Wendy won't be going in half-cocked, or she'll just know both sides of the situation, and then from there she will dissect the situation. But she wants to actually be friends with these people that she's talking about. But I wonder if it's going to hurt her really getting into a story about someone that she likes and they're friends again, and she has to expose the story and say how she really feels about it. I don't think she's going to have a problem, but some people think that she might have a problem with the situation, but I don't think so. You guys tell me what you think about Wendy Williams befriending a lot of celebrities, that she's going to have on her hot topics. Do you think she's going to be able to read them their rights, or is she going to be more calm about the situation? I was like, it's going to be what it is. Wendy Williams accused, Howard Stern are being too Hollywood. So we'll see how it works out in September 16th. Wendy Williams will returning back to TV, so we gonna get into it and see what happens. But let's get into NeNe Leakes and Wendy Williams, how they were going back and forth. And NeNe Leakes felt for a few years that she felt that Wendy Williams was shading her, and NeNe Leakes was actually, she was a consistent guest on the Wendy Williams show, and that's like a huge platform for NeNe Leakes to be on. She can promote herself, she can promote her beefs, she can promote whatever she wants to talk about on Wendy Williams show, and people going to take listen. They're gonna be like, oh, we got NeNe Leakes here next to Wendy Williams, and their banter going back and forth. People love that. And so after that, NeNe Leakes was on Wendy Williams' show so very consistently, but something just went very wrong, and NeNe Leakes felt like the friendship took a hit because she felt like Wendy Williams took unnecessary shots at her on her show and talked about her relationship with her husband Greg. And also NeNe Leakes felt that Wendy Williams didn't want to see Greg and NeNe Leakes renew their vows on TV. She didn't think that it was actually a good idea. So NeNe Leakes sent Wendy Williams an invitation to come to her wedding, and guess what? NeNe Leakes rescinded the invitation to Wendy Williams, and so therefore Wendy Williams didn't not attend NeNe Leakes wedding or whatever. So and also, NeNe Leakes felt a certain type of way because she felt that when Wendy Williams made her remarks that she doesn't feel like Greg and NeNe Leakes has that kind of chemistry. They have a lot of lack of chemistry, a lackluster type of situation. Wendy Williams said this on Hot Topics. She was just saying how she feels and saying how, she was being herself, being real, telling it like it is. And NeNe Leakes felt like that was a shot at her and her husband too. And she didn't feel that either at all. And NeNe Leakes thought that Wendy Williams was trying to stop her bag, and she wasn't liking that at all. And then also NeNe Leakes was like, you know what? Wendy Williams is taking shots at me and talking about me, whatever, but she never even commented on me giving her, a bag. I gave her a $3,000 bag, and basically to celebrate her 500th show. And basically she was like, Wendy Williams never even spoke about it, she never said anything about it or whatever. But Wendy Williams was talking about her Birkin bag, that she had a giraffe around it, and cracking on her, making her feel like, why do you have a giraffe around your Birkin bag? Like, what's going on, NeNe Leakes? So NeNe Leakes felt a certain type of way because NeNe don't like nobody to call her out on things or say anything to her. And so at this time and point, NeNe Leakes felt hurt, and she felt like Wendy Williams was coming for her and she was hating on her. And then actually NeNe Leakes said that I was on her show so many times, how did it just go this way? And I think Wendy Williams got tired of seeing NeNe Leakes on Real Housewives of Atlanta playing victim and then playing the villain, and she was confused about it. So she talked about it, and I guess the words cut deep and it cut hard towards, NeNe Leakes, because we know NeNe Leakes is sensitive. We know she is, even though she tried to come off that she's not sensitive, like she doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve, she really does. So, but she can also get at you like when she's mad or upset, or say things to you to make you feel bad too as well. So it is what it is. And so NeNe Leakes was just like, I'm just not feeling the situation. So she basically didn't want to talk to Wendy Williams no more. And I guess Wendy Williams felt like, since you rescinded the invitation for me to go to your wedding, then all bets are off, we ain't friends. So Wendy Williams, any chance that she got, if she wanted to talk about NeNe Leakes, whether it was negative or positive, she said what she had to say. However, if it did hurt Wendy Williams, if it did hurt NeNe Leakes or not. So I was just like, oh no. So it is what it is. But I'm glad that they are back to friends. I'm glad they're doing the damn thing. And NeNe Leakes also felt like, Wendy Williams was on her show so many times, at least 7 times, bashing her. Like every single week, NeNe Leakes was saying that she feels like, Wendy Williams is coming at her. She's always bashing her. She's always criticizing her. She always has something negative to say about her. So that NeNe Leakes in return was like, oh, let Wendell know that I ain't the one to play with. Like, this ain't gonna keep happening, And so NeNe Leakes was like, I want to know the issue. What's the problem? What's going on? And then on top of that, NeNe Leakes felt a certain type of way about Wendy Williams again, because she felt like Wendy Williams went to Love B. Scott in 2016 and basically spoke negative of her, like holding a grudge. And but also NeNe Leakes spoke to Love B. Scott too as well, and said that she wants to support Wendy. Like, she wants to be there for Wendy. She wants to be her friend. She wants to support her because she's another successful black woman too as well. Actually, it was not Wendy Williams that actually went to Love B. Scott. It was actually NeNe Leakes that went to Love B. Scott, because right now Wendy Williams is not feeling Love B. Scott because he exposed a lot of information about Wendy Williams and her marriage and her divorce and the baby, and she ain't feeling him. And then also Love B. Scott also exposed that Wendy Williams has a padded room in her house where her husband, she's separated from her husband now, Kevin Hunter, used to physically touch Wendy Williams in this padded room where it was physically harm done to Wendy Williams. So it was actually NeNe Leakes that talked to Love B. Scott and basically said that, you know, I want to support her. I want to be there for her. I want to be her friend. I want us to be together. I want it to happen. I want us to, I want us to be like the way we were before. We had that bond. Like, we were cool. Like, we both making money. We both on TV. We both are trendsetters. So let's get it on and popping. So at Rick Ross' party, NeNe Leakes and Wendy Williams met up. They talked and they hashed it out, and they've been chilling ever since then. And we'll see what happens in the future, especially as Wendy Williams is going to be covering the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and see how she dissects the drama too as well, and what she thinks about NeNe Leakes. Is she going to be more on NeNe Leakes' side, or is she just going to actually give her objective opinion on the situation? So you guys tell me what you think. And do you guys think Wendy Williams is going to be on one of the franchise of, Real Housewives? Because that's what people are saying. That's the new rumor report. So you guys tell me what you think. Peace and out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Sisterly love. We got to support each other. We got to help each other out. You know what I mean? No matter what, no matter where we come from, if we poor or rich, let's try to show some love to one another. Because, it's a lot of negativity out here. And women can be friends, and women can support each other, and women can have a bond. Peace.